Okay, so we're gonna into Revolutionary Legal Advocacy Project that Marlon Crump runs and myself. We founded it to create a legal advocacy project outside of the U.S. Criminal injustice system. So one of the crucial pieces is, as poor people, we get public pretenders, not public defenders. And oftentimes we end up completely lost in these systems. And so one of the ideas is, as poor people, we also know how to navigate systems. Folks have questions? We'll move on to next.
I'd like to first thank you guys for all of the work that you guys have done. It's been a very long, stressful haul for me and my boys. It's my God, December 2nd was kind of, overwhelming. I got my Section 8 voucher, and Mark and Marlon was there with me, and I'm glad they were. Probably a little too anxious, but just falling into that vicious, cycle and being exposed to the level of racial discrimination that I was subjected to. I just hope that nobody ever has to endure that type of bullshit from any organization, any firm, be it city government or federal government. It's totally uncalled for, and that's why I said I don't even know what to say or do. I'm just here. I'm just kind of existing right now, and I'm trying to hold myself together, and I've still got a long road ahead of me. I've got to walk that, and I really don't know what else to say except for thank you guys. And I was really just kind of blown away after we started communicating with Hood that they wanted to do a press conference and take all of the credit, and that really pissed me off, because they had my complaint for over a year and they closed my case rather than trying to investigate. And when Poor Magazine got on board, that's when the ball started rolling, and it really got people's attention. But I was appalled that they wanted to even do a press conference. I really was, it was just not possible, not at all. Again, thank you guys. It's probably just the beginning, but I just have to kind of move slowly with it.
I wanted to add too, so people have background information. As a member of the Oglala Sioux Nation, Myron was told by the Housing Authority, quote, "We don't work with Indians," and many other disgusting, bizarre 1930s like sentences like that. And so through this process, not only we have embarrassed them really badly, but hopefully moved, changed.
So finally, me and Tiny, we drafted a demand that if this doesn't get solved by December 1st, we was going to explore other avenues, which might have included election. And then also, me and Tiny and Mark, we were on KPU, and we get we made statements about his situation. But I want to do a fast forward. It felt so damn good that me, you, and Mark was in that office, and we made almost just about everybody in that office nervous as hell. I mean, literally, I mean, by them saying, well, we don't work with Indians, well, you know what? Now you gotta work with 3 of them, because I'm probably Indian myself, you know what? So I don't care you want to call it gangsterism. I don't care what you want to call it. I don't care what you want to call it. But there's absolutely no, fucking reason why this man should be in his car with his 2 sons dying. So you know what? I'm proud of fuck that reason.
Just real quick, man, and this is what makes me proud to be part of Poor Magazine family, you know, because how many times can we go to Fox, how many times we could go to CBS, how many times we could go to this corporate media and demand justice for our communities. So I think that's a beautiful thing that the Poor Magazine not only does media, but fights for people's rights and people equality.
Yeah, well, I kind of just wanted to make a couple points. A few months ago, Myron was trying to get in touch with the American Indian movement to try to get help for his situation, basically because he had been living for more than a year out of his vehicle here in San Francisco with his 2 disabled sons. And, you know, we at the American Indian movement, we have a lot of experience defending our people in lots of different ways, but I didn't necessarily have any experience dealing with all the bureaucracy around the Housing Authority and HUD and that sort of thing. And so I reached out to quite a few people, and you know, we got lots of responses to offers of help from lots of organizations like Native TANF and American Indian Child Resource Center, lots of established nonprofit organizations. But it actually wasn't until the crew here at Poor got involved. It wasn't until the actual grassroots organization got involved did anything happen. The actual established nonprofit organizations were unable to offer any substantial help. It was only when the grassroots got involved, people from the American Indian movement, people from Poor Magazine, that we were actually able to make something happen with the Section 8 certificate. The other point I wanted to make is that, you know, we're all talking about this big, you know, effort to you know, get the Section 8 certificate, and you know, and we've all put in, you know, a bunch of hours, a bunch of our time and energy trying to make that happen. Myron has been fighting that same fight for 10 years, and we just come in just here in the last couple of months. So, you know, this has been Myron's effort all along. He's the one that won this battle. We were just there to help him over that last little hump. So all the props, all the credit for saving his boys, for saving the lives of those boys and keeping himself alive. All of that credit goes to Mr. Standing Bear, and I wanted to make sure he was recognized for everything.
To clarify on that, Mark, here's a card to Mr. Myron Standing Bear, written by all of us. So that we love you very much, and you know, keep that for the rest of your life. Pass that along, to generation to generation. Y gracias por tu determinación.
Yes, Standing Bear.
Will I ever be able to attain your contents? Attain my own strength. I see your words in my pocket full of trinkets. In a sullen